Jojoba oil is top tier. I use the Colonial Oats. You know, that's the part of being the business owner is you fail. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's JADA RENEE here. Welcome back to another vlog. So in today's video, put y'all down. In today's video, we're going to be formulating. I want to make like a new coffee scrub, a new shea coffee scrub. So I'm going to do that, and I'm also trying to perfect my oats and honey body wash and body cream. The body washes that I made for test trials, they didn't do good. You know, that happens. That happens. Not everything you create is going to be great. So it happens though. You know, that's the part of being the business owner is you fail. First, I'm going to start making my shea butter. I'm going to melt it down and then get it. But I think it's supposed to be like a creamy type texture. Y'all can see I just did the test trial. Sorry, it was on the screen. I like it. It's given that it's more sugary, which is what I want, but I feel like it's a little bit too rough because I just put it on. But now it feels soft. But okay, now it feels soft. But if your scrubs or honestly anything, what you really want to add is glycerin. Glycerin is is top tier. It's not the oils. The oils can help it too, but that glycerin is really gonna help it too. So I'm just gonna add a bit more glycerin and some more oils. And I'm also about to put my shea butter in the freezer. I got it. I like that a lot better. It has the perfect combination of sugar. I felt like my previous sugar scrubs didn't have enough sugar and it was mainly all soap. I didn't like that when I used them because I want that good scrub on my skin. Like I want that deep exfoliation. Like I want to feel the sugar. So that's it. And as y'all can see, I had my iPad, so I wrote everything down. Whenever you're doing something new, write it down so you can remember. And I don't know if this is gonna fit in my 6-ounce jar, so but that's okay because y'all can see that little glare, that little thing. Let me get something to clean the camera. So let's see how much of this fits in a 6-ounce jar. But since I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna put a fragrance in here, and I'm gonna use the passion fruit and guava. This smells so good. Mix that in real good. And when I'm making my product for my customers, I always measure out how much fragrance I use, because if you use too much fragrance, it can irritate the skin. But always measure out your fragrance. You don't want to use a whole bunch of fragrance anyways. Fragrance is expensive, so you don't want to overuse than what you have to. Then you end up coming out of way more money. This is already clean too. It had an old label on it, so it was already prepped and clean. Always clean your jars, your bottles before you give them to a customer. That's nasty. So don't do that. It's so many things that you have to be mindful of when doing a skincare or body care business. If you're trying to help somebody build their skin up, you need to take high precautions as well when you're making the product. You know, how you gonna help somebody build their skin but you're using jars that aren't clean? That's unhygienic. So this made, I got a little bit left over. That's how much I got left over. Let's see. This can all really fit on a spatula. But most of it, this filled to the top though, which is how I fill my product. Let's check on the shea butter. The shea butter not all the way hardened like we need to be, so we're gonna leave that in a little bit. I need to order more ingredients for the body wash. Oh, the oats and honey. Let me think about that really fast, because the oats that I use, it's colloidal oatmeal, oats, and this is organic, but this is great for like people like me with like eczema, and like my skin be getting itchy sometimes. But it only comes out in the summertime when it gets real hot, just because like I'm sweating a lot right here in my creases, and then it comes out in the winter, but not. It honestly doesn't come out as bad as in the winter than in the summertime. It mainly comes out worse in the summertime because I don't put as much well, I do put a lot of lotion on, but it sweats off. So, but I always put lotion on in the wintertime. So I use the Claudia Oats. These are Shea Organics, and it's already in a powder form, so I don't have to blend them or anything on my own, because that's a lot of time. So let's do our recipe with this. So the difference between this recipe and regular body creams and body wash is it's not gonna have a fragrance, it's not gonna have a pigment. A bit of the base products may differ. I'm gonna keep the shea butter. Have to keep the shea butter. And then what else do I use in my body creams? Okay, yeah, it'll be fine. My body creams, I use glycerin, distilled water, which you have to use distilled water. Jojoba oil is top tier. If you don't have that, get it. And then shea butter, emulsifying wax. It helps combine oils and water. So, but it won't have preservative. I mean, it'll have preservative. It won't have fragrance, or it won't have pigment, which helps a lot. If you're doing anything for clients or customers that have irritated skin or itchy skin, dry skin, you need to make products specifically cater to them. They're not gonna want to use products with fragrance or with pigment. You know, you can, you know, because I'm sure somebody would love that. Somebody that has like very irritated skin, they want to smell good too. But some people don't want to have fragrance or pigment in there. It's like, even if you tell them no, it's still going to work and things like that, you know, they just don't want to do it. That's fine. Don't make nobody do anything they don't want to do, or buy anything they don't want to buy. I just need to figure out how much of the colloidal, I really hope I'm saying that right, how much of the oats I need to use exactly for it to be effective. So let's see, because child, this may replace my cortisone, period. I be seeing stuff in Walmart and in Target, like all the smelly good stuff, and I'm like, I can make that. I'm not spending no money because I can make that. Now, do I go home and make it immediately? No. So let's see how much of the oats that I need to use, because if I use too much, I cannot use too much in the body cream, because if I use too much in that body cream, it's going to be too thick. If I use too much in a body wash, it's going to be too thick. So I can't use too much. I have to use the exact amount. What's going to probably happen is I'm going to have to reduce the shea butter and replace the shea butter with the oats. Because the shea butter melts down. It's okay. We're just going to do a test trial like we always do. So what I'm just going to do now, since I already have my shea butter melted, I'm just going to formulate a oats and honey with body butter. So I'm gonna get my iPad, we're gonna write things down. So this is 4 ounces of shea. I'm so happy it's almost body butter season. Body butters are what I'm known for. So I'm gonna measure out my emulsifying wax. And this is gonna be the same amount that I normally use. Now this is melted down, I'm going to add in my arrow. Use those specific ingredients that target towards what you're trying to help improve on your customer's skin. And then I always like to add jojoba oil. I had it in there at the very beginning when I was selling my products, but then I stopped because it is expensive. I will say that it is expensive, but you know, people pay for quality. So remember that as well. Also, the oats is from a small business off Amazon. I'm not seeing a recommended usage, but it does say applications, creams, lotions, bath treatment, shower gels, shampoos, soap making, pet care products, and protective creams. Good little, you want it to have, let me see the light too bright. You see, you want to have a little bit of that and the rest be hard.
Hi, let's go. Woo!
Alright, let's take a look at our weather forecast today.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just a perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah.